Guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Elaine and welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be making an oatmeal cake with a peanut butter icing.
Yum!
I've had requests by several people to make this. So let me start off with the ingredients. I have 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 stick of butter, which is ½ a cup, 1 1/3 cup of self-rising flour, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. And the cinnamon is in the bottom of the bowl, so you'll see that when I empty the flour into the pan. And 1 cup of oatmeal, quick oats. It does specify quick oats. And 1 1/3 cup of boiling water. I went ahead and mixed up the oatmeal and boiling water because it needs to set and cool before you add it to the cake batter. Okay, first thing, it says to cream the butter. And I have my oven preheating for 350 degrees.
Both you and the bowl are in that frame, so.
Well, that works. As long as I'm in the frame, well, we'll lay that right there. Now you can mix this up with a hand mixer or a stand mixer, whatever you want to use. I happen to be using my hand mixer today.
It's a mixer. It goes round and round.
Round and round she goes.
Spinny, spinny.
Okay, now I have that cream. The next thing I gotta do is add my sugars. And my eggs.
Get a little zoom in there on that. See it all go together.
That egg. And you'll notice as I'm doing this, this cake really goes together very quickly. Okay, now comes time to add the flour. You're going to sift the flour and the cinnamon, and you'll notice that brown stuff there, that's the cinnamon. And it says to sift it into the batter. Well, I should say into the butter and
Oh, that smells good.
cinnamon always smells good. That's one of my favorite smells. Now, the icing I'm going to be using on this cake is not the icing that goes with the recipe. The icing that goes with the recipe is a coconut icing. But I like the peanut butter icing. Got that mixed in, and now it's time to add the oats. Now, as I was saying, that icing, peanut butter icing, is a recipe that was given to me by Mama Evelyn. That was my sister, the Heart Georgette's mama.
Good woman.
And she was just like a mother to me after my own mother died. So, you know, like I said, I couldn't ask for a better icing to go on this cake. I've tried the original icing. Like I said, it's coconut icing. And I like it, but it tastes better with the peanut butter icing, if you ask me. Oops.
It fell out.
Yeah, I hit the eject button is when I hit the stop button. Oh well, I was going to do that anyway, but I think the happy ending took my spatula. That's okay, I got plenty more where that one came from. I don't know what I've got on that. There we go.
You handed it to me in a dirty bowl. I figured you're ready for it to go.
Oh well, that's life.
Happy guinea pig has a bad habit of doing that.
Okay, now I have a 9x13 baking dish here. You can use a cake pan, you can use a baking dish, you can use round cake pans, you can use whatever you want to use.
Remember, your kitchen, your rules.
That's it.
You don't like something, change it.
That's it. So I'm pouring this cake into this pan. Let me turn this thing around, make it easier on me to get this in here.
Scrapey, scrapey.
And that's how simple this cake is to make. It is not hard at all. And it does have a little bit of sugar in it, that's for sure. But it's good.
But it don't have a lot. It's not overbearingly sweet.
Right, it's not, I mean, and the thing about it is this cake can be eaten without icing, just as a plain cake. Now, when I get ready to make that peanut butter icing, you'll see how simple it is to make. The thing about it is, I mean, you can use it on this cake, you can use it on a plain yellow cake, plain white cake, you can use it on a chocolate cake. If you like Reese cups, oh man, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Chocolate cake with peanut butter icing. Woo-wee.
I've seen her make stuff with next to no sugar at all, and you'd swear it had a ton.
Okay, shake that right there a little bit, make sure there ain't no air bubbles. Now let me double check my recipe here. 350 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes or until done. So I'm going to set this thing for 25 minutes. It may take 30, I don't know. I've got it set for 25 minutes. We'll be back to check it when it's done, or when the timer goes off. And if it's done, we'll take it out and look at it, and then while it's sitting and cooling, we'll work on the peanut butter icing. But right now, we're just going to wait for that cake to get done. Next time you see me, hopefully it will be. Okay, I'm back with the cake. I checked it at the 25-minute mark, and it wasn't quite done, so I added another 5 minutes. And I went back and checked it again. Still wasn't done, added another 5 minutes, and after about 3.5 minutes it was actually done. And this is what the cake looks like without the icing. And I'm telling you right now, it is smelling good in here. So I'm going to get...
Got the happy guinea pig chomping at the bit for some, but I can't yet because it's still hot.
Yeah, we're going to wait till it cools off. So I'm going to have to get my stuff together to make my icing, and I'll see you over at the stovetop. Wait just a minute. Okay, I'm over here at the stove now, getting ready to make my peanut butter icing. Now this calls for 1 cup of sugar, granulated. 1/2 cup of milk. Pour that in there. And a teaspoon of vanilla flavor. A little over. I ain't worried about that little over. It's just gonna give it a little flavor.
Num num num.
Yeah, num num num. Okay, pop that up.
Every guinea pig likes the num num.
Okay, now I'm gonna mix this up before I turn that on. Okay. And cut this on, and you want to cook it and bring it to a rolling boil. And once it starts boiling, you want to set a timer for 5 minutes. And with this being sugar, it will probably start boiling a whole lot quicker than the water. Because it came to a boil the other day, or the last time I fixed this, a whole lot quicker than I expected. And the last ingredient is going to be peanut butter. 3 heaping tablespoons. And I got that sitting there ready to go. Once this comes to a boil, I get it ready to go. I'm going to continue to stir this just a little bit. Just checking to see if it's getting warm.
Now, folks, it ain't just the lighting. She's pale. She can't get out in the sun and get a tan because of cancer risk.
Yeah.
So if you think she looks like a ghost, that's why.
Yeah, I've had a couple of comments, people we know that one told me I looked like I was sick. No, I'm not sick. It's the lighting, and I'm extremely pale right now. Up until about 7 years ago, I used to be kind of on the tan side, a little dark. And then went through cancer, and my doctor told me to stay out of the sun as much as possible. So I do.
Therefore, she's pale.
I'm pale.
You couldn't tell she got a lot of Cherokee blood in her heritage. Just like that guinea pig got some too, 25+%. Well, that one didn't come out quite like the ending I wanted it to, but you know, what can I say?
I'm going to take a break for a minute while this is coming up. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to come back and we'll start timing this. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but this is starting to bubble up.
We'll get a zoom in on it. They'll see it.
You see it's getting ready to come to a rolling boil.
Oh yeah, bubble, bubble. Toilet trouble.
As soon as it starts that rolling boil, I'm going to start my timer for 5 minutes. Let's see. And it won't take very long at all for it to get there.
I can see it bubbling from here.
So that's just a boil. Now it's right here. It's getting ready to go into a rolling boil.
Oh, okay. That's the difference between boil and rolling boil.
Rolling boil, it actually rolls around. There we go. It's a rolling.
Oh, okay.
You see how it's doing. And I will be standing here stirring this.
See, I never knew that. I just thought a few bubbles here and there, it was boiling.
And that is a boil, but this is a rolling boil.
Ah.
And it has to cook like this for 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break on this, and once it gets down to about a minute, or maybe 50 seconds or so, I'll come back and we'll finish this out. Alright, we've got about, well, half a minute now left to go. And we'll be taking this off the eye when the timer goes off to add the peanut butter.
Boy, look at all them bubbles.
And I have been stirring this pretty much the whole time that I wasn't filming.
See, for the happy guinea pig, this is magic. The guinea pig doesn't want to know how the magic happens. The happy guinea pig just loves the results of the magic.
That's okay. That's okay. Because with him filming, he learns what the magic is. Alright, let's put the peanut butter in here.
You think.
Okay, there's 1 heaping teaspoon or tablespoonful. Now, this is how I was told to make it. When I was told 3 tablespoons, she said 3 heaping tablespoons. And I showed her, she said, that's how you do it. I said, alright, so it's 3 heaping tablespoons. And you just kind of stir it into that hot milk and sugar mixture.
Mixy, mixy.
I'm saying, until it's all nice, smooth, and creamy. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But that is some creamy goodness right there. Alright, I got this done. We'll have to go pour it on the cake before it starts to harden up on us. So we'll be right there at the island here in just a moment. Okay, we're over here. Get ready to pour this on top of this cake.
Oh, man.
And you can tell I'm using my spatula. I love my spatulas. It gets everything out. If you do it right.
She gonna have to put a chain on the happy guinea pig. Happy guinea pig wanting some of that. It smells so good.
And then you spread it out on top of the cake. Now if it's a little bit more liquid than this, that's fine. It'll pour easier.
Oh, man.
And I will tell you that the humidity has a lot to do with how thick or thin the icing turns out when you're cooking it. And you can see this right here spreads so good.
So the more temperature controlled your house is, the better results you will get.
That's the truth. When you live in an old house that you're working on because it was a little bit drafty, you know, you tend to have fluctuations. But we're getting that under control. Alright, about got this cake iced.
Yeah, the happy guinea pig will make a post. Show my latest project I'm working on.
If y'all want to check that out, our Facebook page is called Happy Guinea Pig Eats Again. And that's where he'll be posting. And I have one called Alene, Welcome to My Kitchen. And if you are on Facebook and would like to join our Facebook group, it is called Alene and HGP, Welcome to Our Kitchen. Well, that's what it looks like, folks. And once it cools off enough to take a bite, we'll come back and show you what it looks like, and we'll go from there and eat us a piece of cake.
Happy guinea pig can't wait.
We'll see you here probably about an hour or so. Alright. Okay, I'm back. It's been right around an hour, maybe a little over an hour. And I actually had the cake sitting in the refrigerator to chill, and it's good and chill. So now, we're going to do some cutting on this thing.
Taste test time!
Yeah, it's taste test time.
Nummy, nummy.
Go ahead. Cut that like that.
Happy guinea pig gonna go yummy. Oh, boy, look at that. That looks good. Look
First,
at that.
happy guinea pigs.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, look at that.
There you go, happy guinea pig.
Numb.
I'll grab me a piece of cake. There's that goodness right there. Alright. Now I'm gonna take me a bite.
This is even better than that last one you made. I like peanut butter fudge.
That's good stuff right there.
Mm.
Well, I do want to thank y'all for watching my video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. If you haven't already, subscribe to the video, to the channel, and click on the little bell icon, and click all, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And if you would, leave me a comment or a question if you have one. And also, please share the videos. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.
Happy guinea pig!
Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?